What's going on, guys? It's the Experienced Optimist, and today I want to talk about being seduced by the dark side. And what I mean by the dark side, it means like when you take the red pill and you know all this stuff about female nature and how society works, but then you try to go back blue pill because something happened in your life that makes you think that maybe all women aren't like that. Maybe I can control the system because of my ego, and this happens to a lot of men. And recently, I was listening to a guy who used to make MGTOW videos, who I endorsed, and then all of a sudden he's making anti-MGTOW videos, and he's talking bad about MGTOW. Or, MGTOW's a bunch of crybabies, basically saying all the things that women say about MGTOW. And the reason why I want to make this video is because I've seen this before. I've seen this in myself. I've seen this. I've seen this in other men. And basically, what happens when you're a dude and you're in America and you're dealing with these American women, a lot of times you feel like the women are the bottom of the barrel. But basically, when you start traveling overseas, you see a difference in how women use game overseas, how they're more feminine, how they're more helpful, how they're prettier, and how much easier it is to talk and to be with other women. And then what that happens in your mind, it starts to placate your ego. Your ego starts to go out of control, and you start to think that all women aren't like that, and men are just complaining, and all they have to do is just travel and be the man, and then they can meet some women, and then you can have some kids, and everything's going to be hunky-dory. But the matter of the fact is, this is not true. For anybody who's traveled around and really dealt with a lot of different women, like I did, and like a lot of other men have done, they realize that female nature is the same all over the world. And I remember some of the guys on YouTube, what they'll say is, well, all women are like that. What about your mother? What about your sister? What about your nieces and stuff like that? And the reality is, and this is a harsh reality, is that a lot of times, most of the times, your mother is like that. Your nieces, they are like that. Your sister is like that. And that was one of the hard realizations that I had to come across, and a lot of men have to come across, is that women are like that. And once you just understand that, everything's a lot better. But one of the things you can't do is let your ego get out of control, and you don't want to start down. You don't want to start bashing other men and try to break other men down, because that's what people do in a gynocentric society. The thing is, men have a right to be angry. Men have been lied to for years upon years upon years, and you're always going to come across men that are in the red pill rage, that don't understand female nature, who are just coming to that realization. I just came to that realization fully in 2017. And I knew, about female nature, but I just didn't want to believe it. So you'll have a lot of guys online complaining and getting mad at women, and sometimes it's hard to move through that. But that's a stage that every man has to work through. And just because you're a man and you're traveling and you're doing well, and you're making money now, and women are coming, it's easier to get women, doesn't mean that you should look down on other men. In the past, that's what I did. I started traveling, and I thought I was the man. I thought, I was getting all these beautiful women overseas, and I'm thinking I'm the man, not knowing that women overseas just have better game. They know that they have to be more feminine to attract men. They know that they have to cook and they have to clean. They know that they have to do all these things. But when you're in the military and you come across a lot of guys who've done that, going overseas and got these supposedly feminine women, supposedly nice, outgoing, they dress well, all that stuff, and then they come to find out 5 years later, 10 years down the line, that they're just like every other woman. They just look at you as a utility. They just want to use you, and that they'll conform to what society wants more than what's best for the family. And that's just one of the things that I want to get across in this video. I'm actually on business right now, but I wanted to wait till I got back from the business trip. But it was just something that I knew I had to talk about because so many guys, they're falling for this trick. You know, they start traveling and they start getting the big head and they start thinking they're better than everybody. And then sooner or later they get with a woman. Generally what happens is they end up finding a woman that meets all their expectations as far as what a feminine woman is supposed to be like. And then after a while they realize that these women were just like any other woman and that they're not necessarily better than any other men. It's just that their ego got so big and out of control that they want to feel like they're better than many of the men. So yeah, so I just wanted to make this video real quick and see if I can upload it. I have to download some new software because I'm working on a PC, and I'm gonna upload it and just tell me what you guys think. Support other MGTOW videos, support your fellow man, and I'll talk to you later.